Yeah, I'm not annoyed. You know I'm not annoyed. Right then, welcome to the final part of Diddy Kong Racing. But for some reason, Diddy just suddenly transformed into a mouse.
And the mouse is repeatedly beeping.
I don't want to, come on, stop that. We don't want to annoy the viewers. Come on. We've got to take down Wizpig, who in my opinion is very easy than the first form.
Well, I absolutely suck at this race. I just crash into everything.
He's not hard! Seriously! He's not even very fast!
I find this race a lot harder than the other. But that's because
once you know the set route, that is it. You have got this guy in the bag.
Yeah, but I just crash into everything. There's not a single thing I don't crash into.
That ship. And, well, it turns out, no, you don't have to crash into everything. Wizpig's crashed into his own electric barrier. Look, listen. When he gets there. When he gets there. When he gets there.
I think he's past it.
What? He does for some reason tip into his own electric barrier. And to be honest, yeah, the shield does help here, but to be honest, I'd rather have an extra boost just in case.
Well, see, this is just me, but I find this race a lot harder. Mainly because I crash into everything.
This course is easy. Seriously, how is this harder? This is a lot easier than the first one.
For you, but not for me.
Like I said before, he's on a freaking missile and yet he's half the speed. That doesn't make any sense. Do you want to stop now because there's no
I want the practice.
You know what? You know I'm probably going to beat this on my first try, you know, like I did the first time I faced this guy. Beat him on my first try. And I'm like, this is the ultimate supreme final boss, and this is ridiculous. Right, there's a lot of games which have like super easy final bosses in there.
And this is not one of them.
Well, I just saw a hole right there, where does that go?
That's where Wizpig came out of.
Oh, really?
I'm not going to win, I just want the practice, because I'm just awful at this course. Oh, I'll say, it's not Wizpig that I find hard, it's the course that I find hard.
It's not like Wizpig shoots the rocket at you.
Yeah, I should restart now.
Right now, time for the Diddy Man to face the Wizpig. So yeah, okay, that is the hole when he comes out. Did you ever go in now? Did you ever go in now once?
No. Do you want to start?
Well, we didn't. Well, we didn't show it in the last part. And I'm not sure. Is that balloon back there? I thought I saw a balloon back there. Okay, never mind.
A blue balloon, yeah.
Yeah. Now it's mirrored. Oh my god, this is so much harder.
Less familiar.
I am off to a bad start. Low. My only problem with this course is the meteors. And that laser. Specifically that laser. And you see, there's a purple Wizpig's face, it's me, which must mean this. We're at Wizpig's secret base. Yeah, you hear that? That means he just hit into his own trap. What a doofus. Would you agree? I mean, who would heck would fall for their own set traps they lay down?
That seems a bit stupid.
And then again, look who's talking. I slipped up on my own oil slick and you tripped over your own rock. Sure. Don't worry, I'll get to him eventually. Just a little bit of a bad start. I wouldn't recommend going under there, it is utter tight squeeze. And that one. Woo! Oh yes, don't bother shooting this item, it does jack shit. Would you agree?
Pretty much. It makes like a tiny difference.
And that tiny difference might mean a little bit. No, look, see? You even did a barrel roll right there. Alright, Schmucks, what the heck I was doing?
You're much better off getting the boosts, they make a difference.
I know, but the thing is there's a blue balloon up there. I wouldn't recommend it because I tend to get hit a lot more. Man, that was close. As you see, I'm already in first, and if I don't screw up, I could beat this on my first try. Like I said, one thing could seriously screw me up, like that boulder! Wizpig. Are you joking? Are you kidding? I was doing so good and that bolt asteroid got in my solid way!
That's why I find it harder, because of all the traps.
Like I said, it's easy, it's just, no, it's still easy, it's just that, my only problem with this course is that there's those asteroids, I just can't sometimes tell if they're going to go up or they're going to stay down. No, but for last I went to that one, the last one you go over. And by the way, yeah, see, you just shot him. Did that do anything?
Very little.
I don't recommend going straight through this shit. Sometimes it won't hurt you, but sometimes it will. Well, a lot of times it might will. Are you sure you want to go for that? It's too freaking risky. What is that? It's thrown? I don't know, maybe do you think you'll beat this?
No.
Just like how I can't find it very hard. I can beat Wizpig, the first one, but it will take me very long to do because I find it freaking hard. Just how ridiculously fast it is, especially if you don't know how to use the green boost.
As long as I use green boosts, I find the first race okay.
No, not for me. It's because for some reason, like at one point, if you saw in the race, sometimes I just go veering off to the left for some odd, stupid reason. That means I have to do the whole race over again. Like I make a jump, and then for some reason, I literally just go complete to the left, and I just fall into the wall, and I have to do it all over again. That gets so annoying. And I don't know what heck Wizpig metal have these in these asteroids. Some of them they shoot at you. Unless it's from above. You might as well stop. You're not gonna catch him up.
You're gonna miss out on this.
You want to stop because you know where you're going. Oh yeah, missile! Oh yeah, that one shot's gonna help. Would you agree?
Not really. Me personally, first Wizpig race I find okay. This one, in my opinion, is the hardest race in the game.
No, it's not. I'm the other way around. The first race is the hardest race in the game.
I keep saying it's the course that I find hard.
I
just crash. There's not a single thing I don't crash into.
Yeah, this is a weird thing because I think the course in the first time we raced is a bit glitched.
Bear in mind though that when I was a kid, I only knew about the purple boost, so I spent an awful lot of time trying to beat Wizpig. And consequently, I got an awful lot of practice on the course. That might have something to do with it.
Well, don't worry about it. Well, first and first, I wouldn't say don't worry about if you get into electric barriers because they don't do much to you anyway. Would you agree?
When you're in a plane, being shot never does do much.
Unless if you're shot, like say in a corner, that's when you might get screwed over.
I mean, just being shot doesn't do a great deal. It's when if it then knocks you into something.
Yeah.
Of course, we got an hour of recording left, but after this, I guess we could do some multiplayer nonsense with like all the balloons and stuff, couldn't we?
Yeah, mostly with the cheats on.
That's what I mean. We could do a load of cheats like
probably not
bombs away, rocket fuel, toxic offender, opposites attract, free for all, free free. You know?
Well, there's only one thing I want to do for the multiplayer cheats, and that's not the races. That's mostly the battle race.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Do Fire Mountain or Smoky Castle, but with like the balloons fully maximised and with like one specific colour and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
People, feel free to check it out. We're gonna do multiplayer like stuff, like the battle, like
mostly only the battle thing, to be honest.
Like Fire Mountain and all that, and race and stuff. We're gonna do it with like cheats. Like we're gonna have like every balloon is one specific colour. We're gonna have it fully upgraded. So each time we get the balloon, we get the maximum upgrade, all that sort of stuff. Feel free to watch it. It's hopefully going to be fun.
Well, I'd say I'm only doing I already did the battle ones because we already seen all the races in the single class. There's no really point in the races in the multiplayer. Just want to do the battle course. And with this, Diddy Kong Racing is finished. Like I said, not that hard. I just got seriously screwed over from the first bit. You know, Wizpig, if the rocket is about to flip fuse out, jump out of the freaking rocket! Seriously, jump! Wait, you're too late now, you're in space.
Maybe you should have given up on the missile and just ran instead, because evidently he's a lot faster at running.
Yeah, for some reason, I still don't get that.
Even though it took him about 5 seconds to get to the moon on the missile.
And that's when we last see Wizpig. Somehow blew up on the moon and his wrist rocket torn it going in half. And there we are, everyone is happy. Everyone do the conga line. I'm not sure. It's kind of weird. Now, the two characters, what character you see, you never see drumsticks on this. Even though you free them, unless I be somewhere. And look, it's I'm not sure what you classify. Husband, wife, and kid. What do you say?
I'm not sure. The other one is quite a lot smaller. I'm not sure if that would be possible. Maybe both kids.
Well, you're taking a bit risky there. You're riding a freaking Triceratops. That's a bit dangerous, wouldn't you say? Okay, never mind. There's drumsticks.
And the horse. Classy horse.
Oh yeah, we don't even see the octopus.
Well, they're on land.
Come on, this show up or something. Unless he's like in the corner somewhere.
Well, they're on land, so how could the octopus...
There's water right there, he'll be fine.
Not very deep water.
Well, he doesn't need deep water. He doesn't need deep water. Timber, you crazy madman.
So, I take it the characters are friends with the bosses.
Yeah.
So why, if they're friends, and why did they like throw fireballs and bombs at us?
And the Wizpig head has been turned into Genie's head. Let's call him Genie.
Even though it goes back to Wizpig when you go back to playing.
Yeah, very weird. What the heck does that mean? Well, maybe that means we'll see him in the sequel. Oh, wait.
See you in the sequel, Wizpig. Oh, wait. Hold on. No.
Because after we had 64, they bought up by Microsoft and now they
suck.
Yeah. But they're not the same as they used to be.
To be honest, Nintendo was fantastic, Rare was fantastic. To be honest, all the good consoles and companies have been taken over by shit. Core taken over by Crystal, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro.
What are you talking about, Core? What do you mean? Nintendo's still... I still think Nintendo's still good. They make the best games sometimes they also make the best games they ever played. I mean, what do you mean by Core? Core just defunct that. It lost the Tomb Raider license when they made that, what's it, Angel of Darkness game.
Well, Angel of Darkness is enough for anyone to passionately hate Core, but then Anniversary is enough for anyone to passionately hate Crystal.
That's not a bad game.
It is, in my opinion, the absolute worst video game I have ever played.
That goes separate Mickey for me.
Sorry?
That goes separate Mickey for me. Yeah.
Angel of Darkness is probably the second worst video game I've ever played.
Right.
But Last Revelation, Tomb Raider Last Revelation and Tomb Raider 2 are fucking beautiful.
Did you call Tomb Raider 2 overrated at some points?
No. Tomb Raider Last Revelation and Tomb Raider 2 are fucking beautiful.
Right.
Trust me, I will take those games to the back room and shag them. That sounds bad, doesn't it?
That does sound bad.
That intercourse of a video game.
That does sound bad now. Would you excuse me? I need to go back home and start having sex with Mario Galaxy. Oh, well, that's how to do the better from that. Yeah. Yeah, let's not bring that up, shall we? So pretty much, I do wish there's a sequel, but you know.
Well, I'm not sure because I honestly can't. I just don't see how the sequel could possibly compete with this game.
It could. No, it could surprise me. That's all I know. There's a zipper right there. To be continued? Huh? Sequel? Huh? And not yellow stuff. No yellow stuff.
I just can't imagine how the sequel could compete with this.
I don't know. And now
I can't imagine the sequel. I just can't imagine the sequel being anything like this game. I think this game is so amazing because it's amazing. The moment you introduce a sequel, you make it less amazing, and then you've got problems.
Already? What's it? I just want to see the sequel just so I can get it. But if it's bad, then you know what? Yeah,
it would ruin your experience. Of the
game. No, it would be like, oh well, I wish was granted, and now, well, whatever.
And I wish Final Fantasy X2 was never introduced, even though it was my favourite video game at one point.
Really?
When I was like 11.
I didn't really. I did like that game, but I just. It's not the.
I mean, I liked it when I was like 11.
Well, the game is a bit. To be honest.
Although I am a. Is it called Taiku? People who wanted Tidus to get with Riku.
What the hell?
I wanted Tidus to get with Riku.
Isn't it called Tidus?
I don't care.
I don't care either. Why Tidus?
I don't like how Tidus was like keeping like Riku aside, and then he just made out with Yuna, and then just like knocked Riku out of the way, and it's like, yeah, fuck off.
Oh, do you know what I said to that?
What?
Ha 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 ha.
That's hard. Right, to the options.
Wait a minute. We're gonna end the part here. We'll see you for if you want us. Well, thanks for watching this whole playthrough of Diddy Kong Racing, and I hope you enjoy it. If you want to stick around, we'll be doing some multiplayer stuff. Okay. Right then, we'll see you later.
In the multiplayer stuff, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Otherwise, I'll have to glare at you in a really evil way if you don't watch it. You have to live with that on the conscience for the rest of your life.
We'll figure out what the heck we're going to play next.